experience also means our hospitals know a lot more about how to manage this fight against the disease. Our people know a lot more. It's a very, very different reality. And so I really want people to remember to always keep hope. It's been tough, but now we know a lot more, and we actually see a vaccine coming for the first time, an actual, real, tangible vaccine. We know that when that vaccine arrives, we'll be able to start distributing it right away. We know that new medications are actually working in protecting people, even the most vulnerable, and saving their lives and stopping this disease from taking their lives. There are a lot of things that are very different in November than the situation in March and April. So let's take some hope and some energy from that. The most important point is New Yorkers won the battle before. We can win the battle again, but we need everyone to be working together to get it done. Let's do that. Thank you, everybody.
All right, so the state of New York issuing and telling really people and family members in New York for Thanksgiving, hey, you can't have more than 10 people for Thanksgiving if you are going to be having those gatherings. Could you imagine being that 11th family member you got to go and tell and say, you know what, you didn't make the cut? Do you really think that people are going to be paying attention to that? They're going to have family members over, so we'll wait and see if that little order right there from New York will be really taken in place there by the people of New York, because they saw what happened in March, in April, and May with the lockdowns, these rolling lockdowns that we saw. And then it did, for a time, bring those numbers down. But what do we have now? Not only in New York, but other states as well. Well, it continues now to rise there. So what was the reason for the lockdowns there in March and April? And you heard there from Mayor Bill de Blasio says that they have a better understanding of what COVID-19 is. And we'll see if there's going to be any additional lockdowns there in the future. But that would be cause for concern for New Yorkers going into this. They're thinking, well, wait a minute, you told me to lock down in my business and everything back in March and April, and now we're seeing potentially some more there. And then Thanksgiving for many could be ruined there with only that 10 people threshold there. Don't know how they'll really enforce that, but we'll see there. And then we should also point out today that it is the 240th day since health officials talked about the 15 days to slow the spread. So we are still going on that trajectory right now, and we'll continue to wait and see from the health officials for more updates regarding the latest there, the pandemic that we are seeing. Hi, everyone. Mike Pace here as we continue to roll on right here on News Now from Fox, always bringing you the very latest. Some of you are going to be taking a short break, and then we will come back with Dr. Mike on deck with more COVID-19 updates right here on News Now from Fox.